What's up? How's everyone doing today? Just thought I'd do another 2 stream. Looks like we're going live. I don't know if you caught the first part of that, but come get it. Doing a bounty. Last time the fellas were really on me, and I'm going to try to stay alive as long as I can. Wow, it is definitely a full moon. And of course, it's dark in Peru. So there's that. And I'm continuing along the Amazon basin. Day 6, I think I brought 65 tiles is the bounty. For those that think they can handle, claiming it, come get it. A little exciting day today, even though it's a Tuesday in the winter tundra. I went for the Peruvian drop on Elmon X. That was cool. Didn't sell out right away, which I'm utterly beside myself about because people just, man, they have no idea. Leonardo da Vinci, one of his greatest pieces, well-known pieces, I should say, just got dropped as an NFT, licensed by Bridgman Industries or whatever it's called, and hasn't sold out right away. I'm like, but people want to buy their little pixelated squares, of little animals, and they're not buying stuff like that. Like, I don't get it. I do not get it. But I don't get their thinking. I do get mine. So, not financial advice, but I know what I'm doing. Oh, what was that? Was that water on a cliff? I know I just saw water. That was definitely water. Right? Where's that snow? The light's just playing my eyes. We're traveling around in the dark. It's just a thing we decided to do. It's happening. Last time, Granrod almost got the drop on me. It was super close. And then Kenobi was waiting for me. I might be making it a little too easy on you guys. So now, let's just say I'm, traveling a different route. Oh. At least I can see, though. That's huge. And it just, I think, started getting dark because it's going to go pitch black probably around, I think, 12. So I want to say around 12. We got the moonlight going and giving us that glow so we can see right now. It's the only time I could really stream, though. So could have streamed later, but then I got kids I got to pick up from school and stuff. And right now, just working on my own projects, not having to do construction, which is great. Enjoying this time off. How about you guys? Working on a secret project that I'll love to announce soon. Got a bunch of stuff jumping off this year, so a lot of announcements I'd like to make. I just haven't got approval to make them yet, so soon. Or in R2 we call it Shun for Shane's version of soon. I need to just build a sippy cup. That's what I need to do. It already takes like all your inventory, but okay. I haven't really even. Let's see. Should I post it? Yeah, I should post it. Well, give it a little post. Give it a little post. Okay. Discord. Lone Wolf. We're going to put it in Lone Wolves in Discord. And then we're going to put it in R2 off topic. Bam. Oh, dead. Yes, I would like to revive him. Let's go. This time I'm doing a lot of climbing. Maybe I should get a little more. I don't know if it's really going to give me more light with the data synced. Maybe. We got plenty of light right now, right? A little dim. Oh, yeah. All right. Lots of apple trees around. Well, the beauty of me just straight dying from the water, of not having water too, is I won't have to eat my apples. So there's that. There's got to be another water source along this area, though. Maybe. Kind of like walking along the cliff edge here. Gotta drink my methylene blue this morning. Get my brain working. Got a lot on my mind. So, a lot of things to do. It's going to be a whole new year. New year, new beginnings. New businesses. New partnerships. New things to establish. New ways of doing things. And better health, right? There's always that. Gotta have better health. Oh. Whoa, that's a big cliff. We're gonna jump off that. Yeah. You gotta get the ride while you can. Ugh, I have to start running. Run! Another cliff? Ooh, this one will be fun to jump off of. Kenobi, you're supposed to put that in the chat, not in Discord. You know, something told me you're waiting for me on that island. I'm like, should I go? Kenobi wanted me to go check out his campfire that he set up for me. But it really felt more like an ambush. Yes, it did burn out yesterday. I was doing an Infinity Rising stream. Come on, I can't make it too easy on you. Assuming that you're listening. He's commenting in Discord. Just comment in this chat and I'll post it. Oh, it's funny. No. Yes, where am I going? That's the question. That is the question. Woo. Dude, I'm straight going through trees. There's no way I'd glide through that in real life. It's funny. All right. Still gliding. Okay, still holding the glide. Must still be going downhill. Oh, yeah. Running up the hill. One thing I like about her, too, that I got to say that I'm not a fan of in Infinity Rising yet, is you get to like pull apart plants and trees and harvest from them in the ground. And right now you can't do any of that in Infinity Rising. So I do like the fact that we can interact with our environments in here. So that's huge. This is cheating. I hope you encounter a wild. What do you mean it's cheating? No. Not cheating, just shortcutting. Come on, I can't make it too easy, Kenobi. What is that? The best plans for mice and men are something? I don't know. Not a poet. That's funny. Dead. Yeah, I don't know if Grand Rod's going to come after me this time. You got a little, you got close last time. You got close. But, you know, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. What's up, True Media Group? Sorry, I had to do a stream. I was watching you guys for a little bit and just had to jump on her too, do a little run around. Now I'm gliding through the forest. Where are we at right now? We are in the mountains of Peru. I was following the Amazon River, and I took a quick shortcut so I could dodge some players from trying to bounty hunt me, and so that at the same time, it wouldn't take as long to get upstream. That was the idea. I didn't want to go the opposite direction, so I'm like, let me just cut through, and this will give me a little bit more of an edge to try to survive in the wilderness. Problem is I don't have any water. Oh, you got it. Appreciate you. Hey, man. It's all about, you know, supporting each other, right? Oh, I'm trapped in between trees. Yeah, it's nighttime right here right now, so you can't see the true beauty too well, but, you know. It is what it is. Beautiful sun, moonlight out, though. Very cool that it mimics real life night. Yeah. And like I said before, it's the size of a planet. So it's like you can just run endlessly with 0 loading screens. So very cool. Project I got into long time ago. I'm just glad that they finally, you know, built out a lot of stuff that you can use. In the beginning, you just literally were just buying tiles on a map. And for a lot of people, that just got really boring. So now you can run around. And I'm using the glider because it's just way faster than running at normal speed, as you can see like that. And in ER2, I've set out a bounty. Every time I do an ER2 stream, I move the bounty up for free land. So right now we're at a decent plot of about 65 tiles, which is like 20 bucks or so. No, maybe 15, 20 bucks. And it'll just keep going up the longer I go without getting killed. Make it a little fun. And the hard thing about getting me now is I could just easily change direction and not stay on a given path. It will be really hard to get ahead of me. And just by changing my course by a few hundred feet can drastically make a huge difference. We call that the zigzag movement, right? Come get it. And they just might. We'll see. Okay. If I can run out my stamina bar. Boy, I'm spending a lot of ether, though, I tell you what. I was hoping I'd glide through most of this, but sure could use some berries, Shane, if you're listening. Sure could use some berries. Ugh. Well, I'm going to die in this little pit. Oh, that's a big pit. Did I just die down there? He's dying. No water. We need water to go up. This is outrageous. It's unrealistic, the water death. All right. I think I might be spending some chips on this freaking little cut through that I'm doing because I've died like, what? This is my second time? Third time? Jeez. And of course, I just come out of that like a beast, just ready to pounce. And there's just tons of trees. That's how it'd really be too. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, I think the hydration, I don't know. I'm assuming that you've watched the Infinity Rising stream. There's like all kinds of beverages I can find everywhere. And I hardly ever got to fill up. It's great. It's more realistic. Now I get it. If you're holding down the freaking, stamina bar, yeah, sure, you're gonna get thirsty, right? Because you're doing a lot of running, but like, it should not need to hydrate that fast at all. %, agreed. Yeah. Yeah. I think it definitely needs to go up. And you're right. A lot of people are just like, I ain't putting up with this. Because how many people are going to have that much ether to drain either? Like, what am I at now? I'm at 300 ether I just drained by taking this shortcut, which is what, 3 essence? That's a big deal for, smaller players. Whoa, there are just trees everywhere. It's kind of interesting gliding through and not trying to hit the big caping trees. And obviously, I got to do my spiel. I forgot to do that. So this is just a test. Ur2 is working stuff out. So we are just testers. Nothing you see here is a final product. We're just kind of discussing. Oh, you're saying almost around 10 essence. Yeah. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot. And doing this shortcut, I might even kill more. I don't even know. Probably. Thank you for your sacrifice. Yeah. Because what did I do? How much Kenobi is burned? Is it 100% burned? Especially with the price being so low. Oh, man, we are just burning it up. Burning it up. Burn, baby, burn. Here we go. This will be a nice little glide. Yep. Getting low on water again. That'll be another 70 ether. Okay. Thank you for your sacrifice. Yes. The ultimate sacrifice. Keep gliding, keep gliding, keep gliding. Oh, dang. And here we go. Cheater. Oh, character synth 100% burn. Yeah. So we are burning it up today. We're like, we don't need that ether. Let it burn. Bill, you've been trying them both. Which do you think will be bigger a year from now, Infinity or Earth 2? That's a tough question. I think they're going to both do really well on their own part. That's why I'm in both of them. I don't know. Randy was bullish on Omi 4 years, and it's out, and it's at its lows, and he's bearish. Yeah, I mean, Ur2's at its all-time lows too, though. I mean, I think it's just the whole market in general. You know what I'm saying, Wes? At this point, everyone that's in it is in it for the long haul, I kind of feel. Any bears have left. So at this point, if you are buying into projects, you're planning on sticking around a while, I would think. And things might go even lower. Who knows? But let's have fun with the stuff that we have. You know, everybody worries about money, and obviously it's a huge factor in a lot of things. Bullish in shouldn't we be bullish in the lows? Yeah, I mean, I'm bullish in the lows. Am I bullish in the fact that I think that the market's going to go up right now? No, I don't think the market's going to go up right now. But I'm still bullish on the projects. Yeah. And I continue to double down on every project I'm in. So, yeah. And Randy does too. So, he's definitely, we could say he's bearish on the coin, but he's bullish on the project, right? I would think. Wouldn't you say that? I mean, just look at the price of precious metals right now. I feel bad for people that bought silver at $110 and now it's at 70 something, which that's why I tell everybody not to chase green candles. All my buddies were like, "Oh, I'm buying silver. I'm buying silver." I'm like, "Oh man, this is a top signal." I'm like, I think silver is going to keep going up at some point, probably, just because the economy. But short term, oh, man, people got burned in metals if they didn't sell. Me, I was gonna sell like 10% at $120, and I put in a phone call at 121, and the guy never got back to me in time. And then all of a sudden, the market went to 100 to 90 to 80, and now to 70, whatever it's at. And I couldn't sell it in time. I literally missed out on a $50, profit per coin in a matter of days. It was like insane. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, it's crazy. But Randy's got a lot of money involved in the OMI. I will say that. What do you say? $650,000 worth in OMI right now, and it's worth hardly anything. So it's a lot. I don't have anywhere near that. I think the best thing at this point in time is just to have fun with the projects that you're in. And, if you have a bunch of collectibles and NFTs, play with them. Enjoy the viewing of them in AR. Use them for what originally they were intended for, instead of just, flipping. Because I don't know if we're going to get flipping opportunities as much as we used to until the market, goes back up. That's why I'm running around in Earth 2 right now. I'm enjoying the NFT land that I purchased, and I'm using it for something instead of just, waiting for money on the other end. I don't know if that makes sense, Wes, but just have fun with what we got, I guess. And enjoy the communities we're in. That's the other thing. Deepen relationships, right? It's hard when money's involved, though. People do get emotional. Very emotional. Okay. Wow. I am definitely in it to win it today. Woo! This is an expensive shortcut. I think I've died like 5 or 6 times now. Getting back to Jim's question, though, I should say JM's question. I think Infinity Rising is pretty far along, but I think Earth 2 has a bigger community. Infinity Rising currently looks like they're farther along and more developed in their cities areas. They have ships and stuff. Earth 2 doesn't have that. I think they got to jump on Earth 2 right now. But honestly, JM, if you're not in both, I think you should have some land in both. At least a plot just to have fun with, right? I think they're both going to do good long term, in my opinion. Infinity Rising is backed by Charles Hoskinson. That's the creator of Cardano. So he definitely sees the vision. And Earth 2, was created by Shane. And, he was early on, and I think the whole metaverse thing with, I think, AR, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, this is an arcade right now, Kenobi, for sure. Hey, Kenobi, what was Shane's origin? Wasn't he like the creator of like AR glasses originally or something like that? Well, I forget now. It's been so long. I know he was big in something, and then it was one of the reasons why a lot of people like believed in him and was like, this is going to be a great project. Do you remember it all? Or was it just the one developer everybody was excited about? Originally, that Nameless followed. He like followed him after he left Earth 2, after he set up the kind of like the economy side of Earth 2. I'm just not a big gamer, so I don't know. I've never been in the lore. I just grind. Yeah, exactly. Whew. Sure wish I wish berries and apples gave me a little bit of liquid. Can I just get a little bit of liquid out of them? Give me something. A little something, something. Okay, Shane was a cell phone app. E2 had Korean dude who was early investor somewhere. Yeah, I would definitely think that because most of the Earth 2 communities, or half of it's Korean. For sure. They were big time into it. And are still big time into it. In fact, the biggest player, I think Carl is Korean. I'm pretty sure. Carl, the sovereign of Earth. I even had a sippy cup waiting on that island. I could have totally kept with you and just waited for you to get thirsty. I kind of figured. I need a sippy cup too. Where's my sippy cup? You were plotting on me. You're plotting. So is that called intuition? What is that? Divine intuition? The Lord told me you were going to be there. Cell phone app. Yeah, he was famous somehow. I don't remember. You just got to hop off that island, Kenobi, and head towards me. I don't know what to say. It'd be a little dangerous, though. Probably cost you a lot of ether. Okay, death number 6 or 7 right now. 6, 7. 10 rocks. $300 inventory. I should do that anyways. That's what it takes is 10 rocks. I've never built one because I just looked at it as like I needed inventory space, but really for doing this mission, I'm not gathering anything but like occasional food every once in a while. So I should just keep a sippy cup with me. Can you refill it? I hope. Yeah, I gave my shovel away, unfortunately. Which I shouldn't have done. I was having inventory issues and I freaking had to throw my shovel down. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, look at that view. Move a little bit closer, you're my kind of river. Gives 3 water fills of 50%. Then you can refill it. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just like one refill. That's amazing, actually. Oh, I got to get the sippy cup then. Early E2 days. We also had Wolfgang and Nathaniel. That's who I was trying to think of, was Wolfgang. Wes says, if Randy kept his Bitcoin and swapped it for OMI, now he'd have about 3 billion OMI. Wow. Dang. Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of OMI. It's a tough one to play because, did buying all that OMI create greater relationships for him in the companies that he's involved in? Did it give him more notoriety? So you have to kind of consider that too. He might have 3 billion OMI, but maybe he would have built those relationships later after he got 3 billion OMI too, though. Which probably just would have been delayed. Do you smell something on the horizon? I smell nothing. I smell stars. Oh. Granrod. Granrod is thirsty. He's thirsty for a kill. Will it be Granrod? I don't know, but I'm getting a really good glide off that jump. I do know that. I always try to look at the relationship aspect, right? I mean, that's a huge factor in business. He says he has more wealth now than he did before, and a lot of that has to do with relationships. So it's hard to gauge that stuff, Wes. Like even what I'm doing right now, I'm setting out a bounty. Me, Kenobi, Granrod, Nizza, if he's ever awake or not working, they're coming after me, right? What am I really doing? All I'm doing is deepening relationships with other people and having fun with them. Is it really about the land? No, we're just doing something just for fun. But it's also creating greater relationships. And later on, those relationships could deepen and they could turn into other things. Now, if I wouldn't have took the time and spent the money to create a bounty for myself or made myself notable in the community, would I have ever had those relationships? I don't know. I might just be sitting back seeing how many tiles I own. which isn't very interesting at all, you know? So we could play devil's advocate, you know, was it smarter for him to have what he has now, or, you know, would he have owned more crypto? Yeah, he definitely would have owned more crypto, but he now has more ownerships in companies that I think that he established in the right timing of things, and I think it's going to help him long term. That's all. I mean, you can't really look back and play what if, you know. You just got to keep moving forward. If I'd have bought Bitcoin at $1 when I was told to by Max Kaiser in 2009, when everything was falling apart, you know, I would have bought 100. Exactly, the Epstein did. Those slaves turned into a lot of stuff. Yeah, it did, just in the wrong way. But yeah. But I do mean in a good way. Yeah. Losing 600K. Yeah. So Wes, I'm just saying, like, there's different roads to different goals, to outcomes. I don't see his road being a bad one yet. I think the choices and decisions he's made thus far is going to plateau him in the future. Could he have sat back and collected money a lot more and be in a better position? Yeah, he could have. I'm not going to deny that. But I think his potential for what he's done and the relationships he's established will make him far greater money than that Omi would have. Because you also got to look at, Wes, is what's your sell point? At the time in 2009, if I would have bought that Bitcoin at $100 or at $1 a coin, I was told to buy 100 of them. So I would have had 100 Bitcoin. If I would have even kept on to the password a year or two later, I guarantee you I would have sold at $100 a coin. I would no longer have that Bitcoin. And same with Randy. The moment some of that stuff started going up a good amount, he would have sold a lot of it off. And he also probably wouldn't have the relationships that he does now. So, I don't know. Because I'm just talking because he's an influencer, you know. So, if you're just a guy that's in the background and he's not influencing anybody and he's just a regular dude who's just flipping, buying, flipping, selling, whatever, then I think you're right, Wes, you know. That's all. But specifically for Randy, that's not who he is, you know. He wants to make money, but he's also an influencer. But didn't he also only have one Bitcoin or something like that, Wes? I don't remember. You're saying losing 600K buying? Oh, yeah. So 80 buying are you saying buying 80,000 Bitcoin or $80,000 worth of Bitcoin into Omi would have gave him $3 billion? Is that what you're saying? Because that's pretty wild. That's amazing. Maybe I should just do that. But I go do that and watch it'll freaking drop again. Now I got $40,000. Now I got 20. I always take the conservative approach, Wes. I have I have like 30. I think I have 32,000 Omi, or I'm sorry, 32 million Omi. I had 42, but I spent like 9 million on that Michelangelo Ninja Turtle because I love him and he's awesome. And I'm waiting for that moment to buy that other 10 million back. So I will have 40 million on me. Now, when you look at the big picture of things, that's not whale status in any regard. You know. Oh, you mean, okay. So yeah, if he would have not flowed all the money over time, if he would have just kept it all into Bitcoin and then made the purchase. I see what you're saying. Yeah. But like I have more money in Earth 2 than I even do in Omi. Way more. Currently. But at the time, I think I'm down probably what, 2-3x in my Omi. So at the time, I probably had similar numbers. I still had more money in Earth 2, but I used to have about twice as much in Earth 2 as I did in Omi. But I mean, look at this project. It's amazing. And look what I can do that I can't do with crypto. I'm literally running around in a world. It's fun. A world that I can own and generate crypto and build things and create relationships and just have a good time with. You can't do any of that with crypto hardly, you know? That's why we need Vivi to like start selling land and building stuff like this. It'd be amazing. Okay, just traveling this river. Okay, where is Grand Rod said he smells something on the horizon. What does that even mean? He's ultra silent right now. I think he's plotting on me. And you guys have sippy cups now. Like, I'm in trouble. So that brought me to that one island when I came out. It's a big freaking river. You already passed me once. I have a property up front now, though. I kind of figured that. Kind of figured that. Oh, man. Can I eat apples while I'm swimming? Let's find out. The answer is yes. Nope. Oh. Says item failed, but it's not failing. It is using it. And I anticipated you changing bank of the river. Did you? Good. You know me well, Grand Rod. then you'll know that I'm not even in Peru. No, I'm kidding. You're like, what? I changed the banks of rivers multiple times, though. So there's that. Oh, health. Thank you. He's just going to change his tail again. Right? That's right. Woo. All right. What are we at? We are 51 minutes into stream. Now that Grand Rod's all set up, I think I'll save. No, I'm kidding. He's like, what? No, little cheater. Are you up here? Definitely should have waited downstream a little bit before I made that swim. I think that's a big freaking river, man. How am I already out of water again? I literally just drank. This is outrageous. Where's my sippy cup? You know me well, Kenobi. Blue water, carry me. Oh, it looks so much closer than it actually is. Blue water, set me free. We gotta get some of that music on. Where's Zombie? He needs to help me put this music on. How is the thing VV related doing? Haven't heard much about it lately. Are they improving it? How is the thing VV released doing? What do you mean, the thing? Oh, VVverse? I don't know. In my opinion, I think VVverse was something that they put out just to occupy people until there's a bigger project that they link up with. I don't know anything. I haven't heard anything other than I know that they have a partnership with Fortnite. At least they used to. So to me, that means Fortnite and Disney aren't ready yet, in my opinion. I could be wrong. It's not financial advice, but that's just my opinion. So if they're not ready yet, then, what are you going to do? You got to keep your fans happy, your customer base. And they started building this thing that to me is fun for a lot of people, but only for certain people. I don't have any interest in building anything in the VVverse as it currently sits right now. For me, it's just not exciting. Other people love it. I'm just not a fan. It's missing the community aspect, right? Yes, VV Land. That's what we want. That's what we were told a long, long time ago, that it could be a thing. and then it wasn't a thing because of the SEC. And when we had David on this show, he was talking. I brought up Earth 2 to him and how I originally got into VV because I thought that you guys were going to build land too. So I started buying a bunch of collectibles that I could use. Like, you know, I wanted the DeLorean to drive around just like in the movie Ready Player One. That was cool. So I bought one. But then, you know, now all we have is collectibles in AR, which is really cool. But I'm not interested in building in the current VV verse as it is right now. That could change though. What are we, 56 minutes in? VV land would be incredible. I think we need to get to a point where we're there. There's a lot of projects that want to do land. You know, I was reading Eon Rift's their white paper, and their white paper was an original intention for there to be land for them to sell. I think they were going to airdrop it to people, like a space inside their cities. But they never got around to building the cities because I think they were just trying to do too much at once. You know? So I think the intentions were good, but it just wasn't feasible at the time. Are you on that island, Grand Rod? Because that island looks awesome. I think that was the island I was going to save a plot on, too. Are you out of time? Time is it? 12:10? Yeah. Huh. You know me. I do love islands. Or did you already anticipate that? It's 12 o'clock already. Man, the days just pass by when you don't do anything all day. It's crazy. It's kind of nice, though. I work hard all year. All right. Very quiet. We need some sound in this game. Where are the birds? Oh, the moon's directly above me. It's crazy. It's just not going to get the light's not coming up till about an hour and a half from now. Come on. Come on. There you go. Okay. Grand Rod, I don't see you anywhere. Am I just like that far behind you or something? Tell me where you're at. I need a little hint. This is an island, right? Or was I just imagining that it was an island? Maybe it's not an island. Oh, it is. On the waters of temptation. Oh, yeah. You don't even have to swim across that. You just straight freaking. Is that another island or is that the same island? Huh. Crazy. It's like I'm just, jumping around a whole lot. Oh, there's another island? Holy crap. Oh, this is cool. On the waters of temptation. All right. Well, very quiet. Got this feeling of impending doom. Is it just me? All right, we are an hour into stream. I've barely even gone 20,000 meters. I kind of want to save on that island just because I like the island. Will there be more islands up ahead that I can save on? Hope so. You know me. I got an island hop. It's the island life. All right. How do you make that sippy cup? Oh, man, that takes a while to load that. That's too dangerous. Never mind. I could get slaughtered just looking up a recipe. It's like I'm on the island of islands. Kind of like it. Am I on another island? I feel like I might be. Maybe. Maybe it's just the river. Oh, man. See, it's kind of peaceful on this river. Oh, that's kind of interesting. But my water probably still went down. I noticed when I was eating while speed running, it kicked my adrenaline up farther. So if I had some apples on me, I could essentially keep speed running longer if I kept pumping the apples in. which means no, we don't want ferns. We want no. You stop it with that. In the water of temptation. Okay. Give me some apples. What do you mean that tile's already been searched? By who? Uh-oh. It might be time to get out of here. That's a bit sketchy. All right. Just trying to survive. Flowing up the Amazon. Earth 2 life. Not a care in the world. No snakes, dinosaurs, or Vikings to attack me. Just living the best life. Or small little dogs. Or raging wolves. The wolves are usually at work right now. Just nothing to worry about. Life is good and cozy. Just waiting for Grand Rod any moment now. I can feel it. Just waiting. Okay. Come on, engage. Engage. Okay, looks like I got another spot up ahead. Oh, what was that? Whoa, that was like a mini island. That's cool. Or is it not a mini island? And there's a whole bunch of land up here. And then more islands. And rivers on the other side. I don't know. Let's find out. Humble me. Know that I'm free. Uh-oh. I think we got a glitch in the game. Not this crap again. Oh boy. So it wasn't Grand Rod that harvested that tree. It's I can't harvest any tree now. You know what that means? Last time that happened, I wasn't able to save. That sucks. Which also means, and I might have to go back an hour and a half. Bummer. They really got to get these Glitch is fixed, man. Although, that's part of building a game, I guess. I mean, I really shouldn't complain because I was just staring at tiles on a screen earlier. And they're so much farther along, so I guess I'm happy. All right. Was this an actual island? I think it was. And I just wasn't going far enough. Am I right? Am I right? I think I'm right. Maybe. Oh, that one's fun. Mini island? Heck yeah. That's not a heck yeah. That means I'm going to have to do like 2 streams. Why are you saying heck yeah? Are you close to me? Huh? 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 Oh. It's like a scary movie. Okay. Oh, whoops. Moving like a turtle. Doing the dog paddle. Or the, what is this, the frog swim? Probably can't see my legs. Can you see them from the above you? The frog swim. Endless water. Watch me like buy a spot on an island in Amazon. I'll have a ton of them. And then they'll like introduce piranhas into the water. And I won't be able to get off my islands. That would be funny. I'll have to build boats to rescue myself. That'd be just my luck. Okay, gotta watch my back, watch my front. All right, what we got? Do I like this island? It is nice. Okay, let's just see if it's even a possibility. Or, oh, it is let me select. Nope. Get balance error 401 unauthorized. Okay. Unauthorized. I've never seen that before. You guys seen that before? Well, looks like this trip was all for nothing. Except for some good hangout time. Unauthorized access. This is outrageous. Campfire. You got to make a campfire to save. No, I don't. I don't have to save. This is my life choice. This is who I am now. I've become death. No. Of temptation. All right. Let's do a little investigating. Whoa. Bro, not cool. Okay. Huh. See, Grand Rod, you're not streaming this, huh? Okay. Did you make some clips of the previous stream that we did? What sucks is like I've put so much ether into this already too. Ugh, bummer. Just a bummer. What do you want me to build a? Oh, I'm still sick. Just tending up on my Earth 2 IO account. Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody's sick right now, man. It's crazy. I mean, I know you're not in America, but there's a lot of people just not feeling good, and there's like a flu going around here. I had a furnace guy that was supposed to do some work for me, and he's just been sick as a dog. So apparently, dogs get real sick, I guess, with the analogy. Or they don't. Not sure. Man, there are islands everywhere. Did you account for that, Grand Run? Because there are a lot of opportunities here. I think I'm probably gonna die somewhere, an honorable death. Then I'm gonna restart the computer, and then I'm gonna log back in and try to revive him that way. Last time I did that, it sent me so far back. I don't know. But sometimes when I do that, it doesn't. Sometimes it'll just go right into it. So it's like, as long as I don't wait too long. Or I could build a campfire. Well, no, I can't build a campfire because it won't let me harvest any trees or ground or anything. And I don't have a fire on me already. So I'm screwed. Essentially. Screwed. Yo, what's up, zombie? The game's glitching again. I'm going to have to die or something. I don't know. How's work going? Ow, my Man, oh, I really got to get that DS4 downloaded. Grand Rod, have you switched to using a controller yet? Because my hand is just, man, not liking this. Yeah, so Zombie, I'm pretty much screwed where I can't buy land again, and I can't harvest any trees to make a campfire. So maybe this just means I need to keep a campfire on me at all times. I guess that's the solution, right? Is that what I do? I think that's just what I got to do. This is such a cool place, though. I like this island. No, not yet. If you had a desk and a monitor to properly be seated when you... No, it definitely... I'm feeling it all on my fingers, like from that up button. That's where it really hurts. My back doesn't hurt or anything. My neck. It's all in my hand. I need a controller. It's just what I'm used to. Controller life. Yeah, I mean, I am basically streaming like nearly, I mean, I can't even really say nearly, pretty much every day. So I think it's just, and what it is Infinity Rising is the same. So constantly pushing forward on W, I'm just not used to it. So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of wearing. Yeah, pretty hard, yeah. So I've gone 28,000 meters, which nowhere near the numbers I used to get, right? Grand Rod's nowhere to be found. Ugh. I got to make a thumbnail for Infinity Rising soon. Did you see the one that I just grabbed the regular picture? But a thumbnail with us would be really cool, for sure. Yeah. I do love those thumbnails you do. All right, how much? We're an hour and 20. All right, I'm going to go another 5 minutes, and then I'm in stream. That's the plan. You got 5 minutes, Grand Rod. Know that I'm free. It's the waters of temptation. I don't see him anywhere. He must be way up ahead. And I got a feeling he's not going to tell me. I got a little plan. All right. Oh, the waters of temptation. Okay, got like 3.5 minutes. Oh, that was like a little deep, dark tunnel right there. I think I spent more time swimming in this little run. Not early on, though. See, another little island be nice to be on. But I think I'm going to just die over here, probably. It was an honorable death. Goodbye, cruel world. Ugh. Nope. I won't be reviving him today. Oh, there was a cool little river there, though. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, look, I'm so close. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not, but I love the little islands. So, I make my way up the water next time I get in. How far did I actually go, though? Let's look at that. Yeah, I mean, I crossed over these mountains. Zombie, Kenobi thought I was going to go to this island. I was like right in here, right there. So he was waiting for me with a sippy cup on this island, right? So instead, I crossed over the mountain right here and then ran upriver, eluding everyone to this point, which, oh, there's so much farther to go. I'm right here, and my plan is to go all the way over to here. But maybe we could do a shortcut. I don't think so, though. Looks like the shortcut starts at a river. Oh. Doesn't look like it ties in. That'd be a nice little shortcut into that river. Ooh, it might. I might be able to find a side cut right through. Just. But I did want to take the Amazon all the way up. That was the cool part. So I'll probably just stick with the Amazon. Maybe. We'll see. All right. Thanks, everyone, for jumping in the stream. I'm going to have to restart my computer or something. We'll see you guys whenever we stream again. Adios.